Do you guys remember the good old days of Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2, back when Xbox Live voice chat was really at its peak and you couldn't go 5 minutes without someone threatening to impregnate your mother? Because I remember those days. I think they were good days, right? And it was kind of just all in fun, all in jest, right? And it was part of the kind of environment of growing up as a kid, as a gamer kid in that time, and it kind of sort of toughened up your skin a bit so you could not be so offended when someone called you a something. I can't say anything here, but remember all those text messages you would get where people would literally add you as a friend specifically just to message you something to say like, hey, you suck balls at this game. Can I say balls? I think I could say balls. But those were good times, right? Because it was just kind of funny and comedic, and it was part of that experience of making memories as a kid. But imagine a world where today you don't have text chat. You cannot read and type these things to people. You know, you don't have that option to you. And you're probably thinking, Nick, you know, I'm in your head right now, by the way. I can hear what you're thinking. You're like, Nick, that sounds awful. And don't worry, I agree. And so does Pangu and a ton of other people. Maybe you actually disagree. But Rainbow Six is updating the test server, and in it, they're gonna try removing the cross-team text chat. But why? You already have the option to mute people through the scoreboard, and I feel like that's literally all you need is just the ability to mute someone. Because, like, why am I being limited on my options when it comes to, like, personal preference stuff? If I don't want to read someone's stuff, let me have the option to turn it off. If I do, let me have the option to turn it on. I don't get, like, why this is something in discussion. I don't like it. Maybe a lot of you guys out there will disagree with me. Holy crap. Woo. Maybe a lot of you guys out there will disagree with me, but I feel like this is kind of just something that it comes down to something so simple that everyone can be happy if you just give them the option to. I feel like most of the time, too, it comes down to your teammates being toxic. Like 90% of the time, it's usually your teammates who are yelling at you and the reason why you're wanting to quit the game. And what about all those like fun interactions with enemies? You know, what about when you have like a full pre-made team and so does your enemy team, or even not? And you're all just being like a bunch of dudes just chilling in a lobby, having a good time, having fun, like whatever the heck you can do, because there's so many options. But I think you guys know what I'm trying to say, and I don't want to sound like I'm just spewing a bunch of bullcrap reasons just to make a video about this. I'm being genuine here, and that it is kind of like a legitimate concern to me that they would remove cross-team chat, because it's all about the community in video games. Like, I think that's the most important thing about video games is the community and like the camaraderie and all these, you know, my brothers that they meet online, you know, my brother friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is all about this, and I feel like that is going to remove the community aspect from Siege. An Ubisoft employee commented on a Reddit post about it, and he said there's already options to mute chat, but cross-chat toxicity reports are the majority of toxicity reports. So maybe I was wrong in saying that most toxicity comes from your team, but, you know, they're not going to remove team chat, so no freaking crap most of the reports come from cross-team chat toxicity. Of course, that's the majority of it, because most of these teams nowadays are pre-made, and, you know, there's going to be no reports coming from there. And I just don't get it. And thankfully I'm not the only one, because there are other streamers and pro players out there who are on the same side as me and agree with me.
Did you guys see, by the way, in Rainbow Six Siege, the developers have removed all chat? Today they patched it, or they're about to patch it, not sure which. Why? They said that pretty much most reports in the game came from all chat. In order to reduce toxicity, they're just removing the ability to talk to the enemy team. Like, no troll, they actually said that. I could see it, but it also makes me feel weird because I feel like it's such a core part of growing up to me was talking to everyone, or like both teams. And I know that like people talking to each other can be toxic, but I guess I didn't really care as much about people being toxic in all chat. Like, I think I report someone like once a month, and it's usually for like people going real edgy shit in chat, not necessarily toxicity. It's very rare.
Just give players the choice to mute cross-team text chat. There's literally no reason not to. That is all. But seriously, like, I don't want to seem too upset about this, because they're probably not going to be pushing this update to live servers in the way that it is. There's just so many big people against it that I don't think they would actually want to go through with it. But Ubisoft has disappointed us in a very heartbreaking way before. Many times, actually, and, you know, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised if they end up doing it again, but I hope for the best. But anyway, tell me what you guys think, because I want to know what you guys think about whether or not there should be cross-team text chat in this game. I'm very interested. I like the discussion, so hit me with your comments. Thank you guys for watching, though, as usual. So I'll be seeing you guys next time. Take it easy. Bye-bye.